But let's start off with this Joao Neves story then. So, as we know, Manchester United want to buy a midfielder. And at the moment, as we discussed last night, it looks like it'll be Ugarte. We have been linked to Zubimendi. We do have Amrabat waiting. Rabiot is available on a free. But if you want to go on... Oh, Times End, welcome to the Members Club. You're an absolute legend. And Lloyd has just joined as well. Absolutely fantastic. In fact, Times End gifted a membership. Legend. So, yeah, I think that when it comes to Manchester United and who they've scouted the most over the last season when it comes to midfielders, there would be no arguments that it's Joao Neves. He has been extensively scouted by Manchester United for a very, very long time. And he remains and has been very much a player that they admire. And to be honest with you, I think with Elise, Joao Neves was a player that ticked a lot of boxes. And when you look at what we've done with Lenny Yoro, 18 years of age, Manchester United would love to have done that with Joao Neves, who again, 19, just about to be 20, midfielder. They would not have had a problem with dropping Ugarte to go for Joao Neves based on experience. They would have just done it. They really do believe in that, and they've done it with Yoro. But Man United, for whatever reason, have stepped away from that deal, and PSG are knocking at an open door. Now, Rui Costa, former good player, Portugal, AC Milan, can't remember any other clubs. He is some sort of sporting director or chief executive at Benfica. Now, what he has said is very interesting. He has said, I've been misquoted. I never said that we would only sell for the release clause. Obviously, there is a bid in at the moment that we are assessing, and like we will with any other offer. So Benfica are basically saying that Joao Neves is up for sale and they won't take the release clause. Now, the bid that PSG have put in is 70 million euros. So, look, I think with Ineos anything is possible, of course, but it does feel like we've sort of gone to PSG and said, you can have Joao Neves, give us Ugarte. Now, there'll be plenty of people, and a lot of people were saying it in the live chat last night. Why aren't we going for Joao Neves? Like, it's so obvious that we want him or wanted him and scouted him. Why are we not doing that deal? And I don't have the answer to that. I don't think it's because Manchester United think Ugarte is better. I would imagine it's what we feel is financially possible at the moment. And the way I would put it is as much as people say, well, Joao Neves is available for 70 million euros, that's still 62 million pounds that PSG might be giving Benfica now. I would say that Man United are out of this deal because we probably could give Benfica 70 million euros, but we'd probably want to give them it over the next 6 years, 10 million a year. Whereas PSG can probably say, we'll give you 40 million now and 20 million next year, in which case Benfica will prefer that because it's not about the fee anymore. It's about the construction of the deal. And if you're Benfica and Man United are offering you 70 million over 6 years, but PSG are going to give it you over 2 years, that's a much bigger deal. It might be 70 million euros on paper, but you're getting the money in quicker. So I would imagine it's got something to do with that because I don't think United would just shy away from this deal for Ugarte. And on paper, well, not on paper, in reality, it does look like United are going, you have a free pass to our number one target and you give us the midfielder that we like in Ugarte, and we'll help you fund the deal for Joao Neves. And, you know, that's not the way Man United want to be. We've just seen that with Yoro. You know, we're willing to go toe-to-toe with the best team in the world who've just won the Champions League. So I don't think we're going to be respectful and go, oh, PSG, you go and get what we want and we'll take Ugarte. I don't think it's that. I think it's probably the financials. I mean, I would like it to be something else. I would like it to be we've done a deal with PSG where we get more. I mean, look, what do we get out of Ugarte and them getting Joao Neves? They get the better deal. If they were doing something else with us, like signing Rashford for 70 million and we'll get Ugarte and they can have Joao Neves, I mean, look, you then start to go, well, hello, that's interesting. Obviously, that's not happening, but I do look at it and sort of go, well, there has to be a reason for this. And the only one I can think of is the financial of all the other deals we're doing. We can't compete with what PSG are offering Benfica in relation to the structure of the deal. Because 70 million euros, we can afford that, but we just can't do it probably the way PSG are going to do it. So, yeah, I think that's my explanation of it as to why people are wondering. But there's absolutely no doubt that until Joao Neves is signed for PSG and Ugarte signed for Manchester United, I wouldn't slam the door on what I cannot, and I don't think anybody can not deny is that Joao Neves has been Man United's #1 midfield priority for the last 6 months. That might have changed in the last 6 weeks, but going into the summer transfer window, he was. And there was a lot of noise around it. And Benfica have opened the door because, of course, now Benfica know they've got an offer from PSG that they're going to accept. What do you do as a selling club when you're not getting quite what you want? You open the door and say, yeah. I mean, Rui Costa's very clever what he's done there. He's basically said, yeah, well, you know, I never said I wanted the release clause. We're negotiating with somebody as we normally would. And basically what he's saying is we're negotiating the sale of Joao Neves. We don't want the release clause. So if anyone else wants to get involved, get in touch, you know. And that's what it is. And whether Man United do get in touch, I don't think we will. But what I will always say about this United summer is you never know. Can we go over budget with all the players going and coming? How much do we have left of our transfer budget to spend? Can we do an Amrabat versus Casemiro poll, says Ricky. Mate, if you ask nicely, we can always do a poll. I mean, I don't know how well that will be received, but we can do it. Goldbridge, that's the end of the clip. I'm sure you enjoyed it. In fact, I bet that's the best clip you've ever watched. So there's no reason not to subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so you never miss a clip again. In fact, smash a like on the video because we all know only legends like videos and you are all legends. So please smash a like on the video and we will see you again on the next one. Thank you very much for watching as always.